Hi guys, I am so happy to be back. I was out for a couple of days. I got sick on vacation, so I couldn't really do much. I wanted to film, but I couldn't. So I am home now. I didn't film as much as I thought that I would on vacation, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. I have a message coming through for you guys. Of course, 22, if that's anybody's number. I know that's my number, so this is going to be a very special one, and I think I am also meant to hear this. So, the energy that I'm picking up on is like, it's kind of like this unfamiliar energy, but you are in a space that has been so familiar for so long, and it's like you're coming back to your space, and you're like looking around, and you're like, okay, so this doesn't feel good anymore. This space doesn't feel like home anymore. And you're seeing that you were just in like this energy where like you were surrounded by people or things that you've been wanting for a very long time. So you've kind of started to get a little bit of a taste of this energy that you want. So then coming back to this energy and you look around, you're like, oh my gosh, like I am not where I need to be right now, but you are exactly where you need to be right now. Don't let your brain fool you. You are exactly where you need to be right now. It just feels like you are not where you want to be. Use this energy as motivation to get where you want to be. All of these ideas, like maybe you sat down with somebody that's within the same business field as you, and you're looking at like their business, and maybe it feels like their business is a bit more successful than yours, or maybe you would like to be surrounded by luxury, and you just got a little bit of a taste of luxury. So now like coming back to your home and your space, you're like, this is where I live. Like, I have so many dreams and goals for me, and it's just this unfamiliar energy that I'm getting where you're just like, ugh. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. But you cannot see this as ugh, okay? Because think about years ago. You asked for you asked to be exactly where you are right now. Look around your space, look around your home. If you were able to like live in a home, like maybe you're a home buyer or you're even renting, to be able to even do that is such a blessing. So to be grateful for the space that you have is only going to amplify the energy of the things that you want. And if you really want this business to be very successful, if you want a taste of that luxury, if you want to be around like friendships, or maybe you see a partnership and you're like, wow, that's a beautiful partnership. I wish that I had a partnership like that. So you have to start imagining yourself within this life, and it's almost like you're imagining it coming closer to you every single day. Imagine this when you wake up in the morning. Imagine this before you go to sleep. Imagine this when you're having a very hard time, and like all of this energy is just like, it feels like it's just like busting at the seams. Like you're just like, I need to let this go. Like I've been stuck in this energy for so long. This energy feels stale and I don't like sitting in it. And so my advice to you is don't sit. Feel okay with where you're at right now. Be okay with this energy. Be okay that this energy is a blessing, and know that this energy is going to be moving out. And to keep doing the work. Keep doing the work on your business. Keep doing the work on your relationship, on your friendships, on whatever it is that you want within like this. Keep doing the work. And I promise you that as you continue to put more stuff out, as you continue to build stronger, more trusting friendships that are around you, you are going to start to look around at that energy and realize that you are like starting to shift with this. And know that the universe has put this, like, it's not a lesson. I mean, I guess it could be a lesson, but it's like a glimpse of the future. It has put this in your front view so that you can use this as motivation to get there and to achieve what you want. And so, keep picturing, yes, keep dreaming. You know me, you guys. I have a script, not a script. I just take notes like before this. Okay, how badly do you want this? Genuinely. You have to keep asking yourself every time you start to doubt that, every time you start to feel like you're not getting closer to where you need to, you have to keep asking yourself, how badly do I want this? How badly do I want to work hard for this? And am I seeing this like in a distorted view? Because we tend to see things as not as they are. I don't know, whomever I'm speaking to, I also do the same thing, where it's just like sometimes like you think that there's no movement there, but you really have to look in there. 500, you really have to like look in there and see like, okay, so okay, I'm getting this amount of views. Okay, so we're having these kinds of conversations. Oh, so I have this type of business to work with. Things like that. Like, there is movement that is happening, but you have to open up your eyes and you have to see the movement that is happening, and to continue to stay grateful for this. Every time you see that little glimpse of movement, be grateful for that. Like, immediately, wow, I'm grateful, number one, that I was able to see the movement, and I'm grateful for the movement that is there. And that's going to say to the universe, they're going to be like, yay, they're listening, like, we are working together, we're actually moving in the right direction. And to never look back. Don't look back. Don't keep looking back. You have to keep moving forward. If anything, okay, so I don't know who said this. I forget what it was or whom it was. I think it was, I don't know her name. But she's part of the Wicked or whatever, and I was watching an interview that she was saying, and she was talking about with runs and how she does long amounts of runs. Cynthia something. And how she does it is that she just keeps looking at the ground, and she keeps looking at her feet, and she keeps on just putting one foot in front of the other. And that is exactly what you need to do right now. You have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't look at where you need to go. Don't look at from behind. You got to keep staying in this movement. Just keep going. Keep putting it out, because this is going to amplify this energy. This is going to be like, it's working out for you. Everything is working out for you. And you have to trust in divine timing. If you are working with the universe, like, trust in the timing of the universe, because everything always happens for a reason. There was a reason why you got a taste of this luxury right now, because you are in that energy. You're starting to enter that energy of 700 of luxury, of this lucky, like, bright, shiny energy. And so there was a reason why. And I keep saying the universe is gonna dangle like little carrots, where it's like, okay, and some of these carrots are going to make you come back to your environment and be like, okay, something needs to change here. There needs to be movement here so that I can get to here. And so to just keep this movement going and keep on, also, okay, another message that came through was, this is not a good time to start new projects. It's not a good time to start new projects. Keep working on the projects that you are working on and finish those out. You don't want to take on more projects, because that's going to start to overwhelm you. You might have to start, like, you might start to see business, like, you might have, like, people coming into you, like, business-wise, like, oh, here's this opportunity, here's this. You might have a whole bunch of opportunities, friendships, partnerships, all these different things. And what the message is coming through right now is to just stay steady, rock real hard with the things that you are, or the people that you're with right now. If there is something that's the energy is to stay rocking with it, keep going with it until you finish these projects. And if you do start to finish these projects out and are able to take on a little bit more, just make sure that it lines up with the schedule and with the things that work out, because the energy that I'm getting from you is that you are a very busy person. You're somebody that likes to be always doing something on the go. You might be working a whole bunch of hours at work, whatever it is. It's just, you're always somebody that's just going. And so to just be able to space out your time to where you're not overwhelmed by it, and don't keep taking on projects to people. Maybe you're somebody that doesn't know how to say no to things, that you, like, even though you don't have any room on your plate, you're still going to, and, like, they're screaming, like, do not. Your needs and your wellness comes first, and to know that by not taking these opportunities, this isn't going to cause you harm in whatever area you feel, those anxieties or whatever that you have about this. Throw those out the window, because it's not helping. This had to come up for you to, number one, learn that I do not have to take everything on if I already have my hands full. And number two, this also has helped you to be able to delegate the tasks and figure out what you need to do moving forward. And also another thing that came up was to clear out some old energies. Maybe you have some clothes that are sitting in your closet that need to be donated, or you haven't cleaned your floors or your mirrors in a while. Just a couple of those. This is a time to clean your space and to really get rid of a lot of stuff, because there's going to be a lot of movement happening, and as you get rid of this is only going to amplify that more. It's going to say, okay, you now have room 10, 11, you now have room to receive. And like I keep saying, you are in your receiving era. So the more that you can just clear out negative energies, old energies, stale energies, it's also going to make your environment feel new to you. If you have a whole bunch of clutter, or you have a messy space and then you clean it, like, you know that feeling. Sorry, I'm like burpy right now for some reason. It might mean that I'm on the right path here, and somebody is receiving this message that needs to. But every time I clean out a new space and I look around, it looks brand new to me. And so that can help you with this feeling of longing for this new as you like start approaching this new. And then as the new comes, it's going to be 1101. It's going to be easier for you to transition into it, because you're going to have less energies to take into it. You're going to have less things to bring into this 1111 period. You guys. Okay, I love these videos and I love these messages because it just feels like such a blessing. I feel like such a blessing, and you are a blessing too. And speaking of blessings, this just make room for them, and also to remain active, to remain, I don't know why that came through, maybe keep going, maybe on a working out journey. And this is a crucial time where it's like, in the past you would have stopped. But now is a time where you're like, okay, let's set new goals. Like, let's keep going here. So staying active in whatever it is that you're working towards, this is going to draw in good. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, you guys. I'm not wearing any jingles today. Okay, do you guys want to hear something funny? This doesn't really have very much to do with the message, but it is very funny. On my first day on vacation, we went kayaking, and I went to Florida, so there's gators and stuff. I flipped over in my kayak, you guys. I like got hit by a tree and I flipped over into the water, and I was so scared because I didn't know it was underneath of me. I didn't know it was underneath of me. All I could think of that there's gators in the water, and it was so scary. I lost my wedding ring. Lost my wedding ring, and I lost my favorite sweater. And on top of that, I was just soaking wet and so scared. But maybe you guys need to hear that. Maybe that was so funny. And just know, too, that maybe that energy, maybe you're in this energy where you're just like, I don't know what's happening right now. I'm scared and all this. But guess what? I wasn't in the water long. That's for sure. The help was on the way immediately. My husband came whipping it over to me. Everything was okay, and everything ended up working out. And although I was scared for a little bit and was like freaking out, just know that the help was on the way, and the help happened very quickly. So you might feel like you're in this space of like help, like you're like, I need help, I don't know what's going on. 1-3-3-3, okay? And so just know you are protected, and the universe just has this happening for you right now. They're just testing the waters a little bit, okay? And everything is working out for you, absolutely. And you might have it might have felt like you lost some valuable things along the way, but what really matters is that you got out of this, that you were able to shine your light and continue to shine after this. And there was another message that was coming through for that, but I lost it as I was talking. You guys, I don't know. Let me check my notes to see if there's anything else. Stay on time for life so that you can arrive early. So if you have some extra time, and you want to get some extra work in, or make some extra videos, make extra money, you know, spend more time with your friends, with your partner. If you, like, the universe seems like it is giving you this time and this space right now to be able to have this time with whatever you are working towards. It's giving you this energy because it wants you to soak in it and it wants you to play in it. So, to stay on time and or arrive on early, really soak up the energy that the universe is giving you. Soak up this time that you have with your task, and don't see it as like something to be stressed about, because this is definitely not something that you should be stressed about. This is something that you should be excited about, because by you seeing this little glimpse, like, you are seeing your future, and you're seeing how beautiful it is, and that is beautiful. You are beautiful, and I love you very much wherever you are. I think that the message that needed to come out came out. Continue to be positive, as I always say. And shine your beautiful light. I think that is all. I love you guys so, so, so very much, and I'm so glad that I'm back. And I'm glad that I'm starting to feel a little bit better, because that was not fun being sick on vacation. Ugh. It was a fun vacation, though. I was surrounded by very lovely people, and I got to see the ocean, and my sister-in-law, and my niece, and it was fun, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. And I know that wherever you just went, although the energy might have, it was like a yin-yang energy. Like, you felt very high, 16. You felt very high highs, but also you were just, like, low for some of it. And that's okay. We're very sensitive people, whomever we are, so it's okay. And don't beat yourself up about it, because you know what I keep saying, it is not that deep, okay? It's not that deep. And remind yourself, it's not that deep, and try to find the love in it. I love you guys. Feel like I'm talking a lot, okay? Ugh. But I'm so grateful for this community. As always, I hope that wherever you are having a wonderful day, and if not, I am sending you a little bit of extra love, a lot of bit of extra love to make it through. I will be back in my next video. Stay on track and keep motivated, because you got this. You got this. Mwah. Bye, guys.